What's up, everybody? Welcome to week number 10 here on your Carolina Panther franchise here at Pastor Games 2. And man, we got to make a rebound, man. We had a tough loss last game. Against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The struggle was indeed real. The game just got by us in the second half. We're looking for a rebound in a couple of ways. One, we want to take that taste out of our mouths, but also last time we played against the Saints, overtime game, I believe, or at least a game that came down to the end. Lost that game by 3 points. Was definitely a winnable game, and we definitely want to change that. We've got to get these guys back, and this seems like a game that, man, the Saints are 2-6 and struggling this season. We ought to be able to maybe get this game here, and certainly would do a lot for the team's overall morale. So we are looking to try to get it done. It's here in our hometown. The fans are behind us. Kickoff has happened, and so now the Saints are going to come out with their offense. Let's see if we're ready for this game. Derek Carr, second year as a New Orleans Saint, not having as good a year as he had last year. 17 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. But most important, again, they are only 2-6, and for all intents and purposes, unless they go on a huge win streak, their season could pretty much be over. In fact, we might be able to be this. Our win in this game could put the nail in their playoff coffin, which is saying something. Alvin Kamara tries to run up the middle and doesn't find anything on the first play of the game. Alvin is a very important player to the Saints and someone we will need to key in on if we want to win this game. But they've got a lot of target. They've got a lot of options. Well, there he is again up the middle. Still doesn't find any room. And the last time we played against the Saints, we didn't have Derek Brown. We thought maybe if we had, some of the running that was going on in that last game would not have happened. And so far, Brown seems to be making a difference. But first down for Derek Carr, and this is the other thing that plagued us in that game. We gave away the third down. Continue to give them third down conversions. Calvin Kamara brought down by Tyrone Porter for the loss of 3 on the screenplay. I think we're going to move away from the blitz on this play. Short passes by Derek Carr. He's 3 for 3, but only I think only 18 yards, or no, I'm not sure, but not a lot of yards right now. This is an important play. We got 3rd and 8. Carr finds his guy, and Jackson is beat on the left side. He's been playing so good in the last couple of games. He has not been good. Jackson gets thrown on the left, and wow, look at this speed burst by number 10. Once he turns the corner, pew, he's out of there. Wow, that acceleration. That was not me speeding up. That was just him speeding up. I think there's going to be another run up the middle. There we go. Jimmy Rogers there to make the play.
These two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte would give them the season sweep.
Gotta watch this middle.
To throw again on second down.
Carr has to rush that ball out. A nice play by the defense to try to get in there. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a good defensive blitz. intercepted by J.C. Horn, has room, and Derek Carr's, no, that's Kamara. Kamara is able to fetch him. I was going to say Derek Carr was running pretty fast, but Kamara is faster. So another interception by J.C. Horn today. Carr pushes to the right side. JC jumps the inside route and gets the interception on a pass attempt to Michael Thomas. And so Saints come away with nothing. And the Panthers come out hoping to do something new. This is not a team you want to throw the ball deep against. And here we are with another bad pass. Oh man. So there's this. He's open. The pass is supposed to go to number 20. And look at this pass. Just a throwaway. Just a throwaway. All right, so second and 10 now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here.
Pass try dropped by Chosen Anderson on the short drag route. 3rd and 10 on the 50. Offense was given a pretty good opportunity here, and the ball is underthrown, and Bryce Young starts the game 0 for 3. I believe maybe he was pressured on that play. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, that'll explain what happened here. We were going to Mingo, and that may not have even gotten there anyway. But the ball was way to the right, and not the best thing right now. We may have to try. Well, we may have to try to establish the run. Right now, we're having a hard time figuring out who's going to be the go-to.
The Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Nice, and the defense gets in. Number 33, Owusu Oamoa, able to come in off of the edge and get a play. Nice job. And he's had a sack in every game that he's been a Panther so far. He's made an impact. There he is again, getting in the backfield. And they say he got 1 yard. I don't know that he got 1 yard on that play. I'm just saying. I don't think he got there. Oh, JC able to finally get a bat down. And the defense does their job once again. Able to get him off the field. Score 0-0. Got to get the offense doing something here. Lucas should not be back there. Things that make me crazy is how often I have to do this. For those of you looking at this, I have indeed, did this away from. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure everything else is what it should be. Yeah. Okay.
7-yard punt, a return of just 3.
Yeah, I know that you got to make the permanent depth chart stuff outside. And last game it was set right, but this game they changed the kick returners for some reason.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And we get a couple yards on that run. Trying to stay with the coach suggestions, and they often suggest the same plays.
But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any steps.
Oh my goodness. This time it's Tyrone Lucas with the drop.
He was able to make the play. And he's missed now in his first 4 passes.
There are a lot of drops.
The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
3rd and 8.
On play action,
And there's another drop.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm.
Wow.
He keeps getting opportunities.
4th and 8.
But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter.
Panthers punting.
Because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third
Stokes
down
was there to
start this thing. 37 yards
force the fair catch. So it's on the 14-yard line.
come back out deep in their own territory.
Man, we can't make plays right now.
And partner, I know so far we're still in the first half, but you love this game.
Nice, except on defense, there he is. That time it's Von Bell.
But you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your
And this is what I like to see with regard to playing, putting pressure on the offense. That offensive line is playing good today. Playing good today. 3rd and 13.
something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give him something that they haven't seen on tape. And now
Nice. And the play was broken up by Jackson. Once again, the defense is doing its job.
a chance to make big plays individually.
Here comes the Saints punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Take it at the 37.
I should have juked to the outside. All right, so we're back on the 50. This is right where we were the last time, and we're gonna go with running the ball here.
Goes over to Carolina.
They've got Cam Hayward, so we have to run to the left.
Games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed?
Runs up the middle and gets some nice yardage. 17 yards total for Blackshear. Probably most of them on that run. 1st and 10. I'll try to run to the right side this time. Be satisfied with a 3-yard gain, but no. Loss of 1.
Which is what they've been thus far.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Panthers at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you
2nd and 11.
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind
Okay, I don't mind a drop on that play. I don't mind a drop on that play. That makes sense. That drop.
6 incompletions.
Some of these other ones that don't make sense.
Start hitting some of those throws. He's making
We also got to try some plays that we haven't been trying. I think they're all over our normal play call. We got to throw the ball away. 36-yard line. I don't think we can. I don't think we have the leg to kick this.
move the chains, pick up first downs. So far,
So we're gonna go with a
that continues.
play
Got a
here.
little chance of winning this one.
What will we do? Let's go with this play.
Now Young on 4th down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, and it's just too much. We just thought we would go for it.
And they turn it over. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down.
No go. Probably should have punted it. Of course, hindsight's 2020.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We've seen
1st and 10 on the 36 for
outphase, but I suspect some action on the
Derek Carr's got a man wide open.
1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, but
Don't know how he got that open,
12 yards.
but he is wide open. There's nobody on that side of the field. What a weird looking play.
Combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
That's the end of the first quarter. It feels like a whole game, man. We had like 3 or 4 possessions in that one quarter. Terrible offensive game right now. Neither offense playing particularly well.
Number 2.
Defenses are both doing
1st and 10.
work. Kamara still nowhere to go.
Non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him.
This time it's number 99. I believe that's Williams.
12.
Defensive tackle. It gets in and makes the play. But Larry Payne was also there. We're gonna go 2nd and 12.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
And we still want pressure on Derek Carr.
Now Carr. Throwing for Smith.
And he finds his receiver. This time he hits a guy on the out route. Jackson gets beat, and that is a first down.
And it'll wind up a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter.
Oh, this is not good.
Not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves.
Nice. Stokes in the game and finds a way to get to the quarterback. Everybody came in, so if Derek Carr would have just thrown that ball, he may have had somebody downfield. 2nd and 17. We're going to do this.
Something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr.
Oh, JC with his hands on it. Couldn't quite get the interception, though. Derek Carr under pressure, and this time the defense gets there. Brian Burns gets home and gets the sack. Is he going to get full credit for it? He should. I think he's the only one there, and that's a big play by the defense once again, keeping the scoreboard light 0-0. It's a big play by the defense. Kick is up. We're going to start the next drive at the 32-yard line. What? We got to figure something out here. Something's got to work. I think we're going to try something short. There he is. Lucas with the catch. Gets the first down. 6 minutes left in this first half. Backup tight end Trimble with the catch. Nice run to the left that gives you 3rd and 2. And we're just going to try to run this. See if we can just get the first. I know they've got some good defenders. Blackshear tackled by Hayward, but does get the first down. Or not Hayward, Cam Jordan. That's why I've been saying the wrong name. It's Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line. Trimble with the catch. Hayden Hurst is not in the game right now, apparently. Offense getting into a little bit of a rhythm here. We're on the 35-yard line. Nice block. Raheem with a 9-yard run on that play. That gives us 2nd and 1. We're going to come right up the middle. We just need the 1. Blackshear, I need you to hold on to the ball. That's what I need from you. Has a little room. Nice play. 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line now.
It's Young on 1st down.
Young with room, dive. Oh, I hit square to dive, actually. I'm kind of glad. I'm worried about the interception. The fumble. Nice run by Bryce Young up the middle, though. Had a huge gain there, too. Just nothing but room. And there was Mingo, who also had some room up the middle, but I think we got about the same outcome. And this is probably not a good idea. Two-minute warning with the Panthers on the 2-yard line. What is it going to be? What's the move here? Definitely not that.
From the 2, here's first and goal. They'll try to throw now. Young.
Finding Hurst for the touchdown. Let's go. Hayden Hurst brings it in and scores. And we find a way through it. Derek Carr hoping to get some offense going on his side now. He'll get a chance in just a moment. See if he can come out here. But nice drive by the Panthers to slowly move down the field. Passes going deep were just not working. We're going to have to be content with taking whatever they would give us. They were giving us some underneath things, and so we took those. Like the Bears are going to take over, going to get the win over the Washington Commanders. Justin Fields with 5 touchdown passes in that game. A career day for him, and Quentin Harvey, the rookie receiver, gets 3 of those touchdowns. Looks like it's been a pretty good year for first-year receivers.
To throw, it's Carr.
Oh.
This one complete to Smith. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now it's Kamara in the passing game.
Kamara with the catch. They're going to go no huddle.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Same plays they had just a minute ago. Is he out of bounds? We're going to go with man for a moment.
That'll make it second down. Carr to throw again.
They're throwing the ball quickly now. So now Derek Carr has his team on the move. Let's see what will it take. He's throwing the ball quick.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Carr down to throw.
Oh, and he makes the catch. J.C. Horn gives up the catch to, looks like it says Shaheed. All right, so maybe a little bend don't break is what we need to do.
What you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Ball is overpassed.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
New Orleans with 2 timeouts left and 57 seconds left in the game. Okay, we'll take this. Kamara only gets 1 yard on that, and so the Saints have to call a timeout. A little screen pass that Kamara danced around a little bit with but didn't get much. Ball thrown away, and it's 4th and 9, and the Saints have to go for the field goal. They moved down the field nicely, but we were able to. Oh, don't give me that. Wow. Okay, so did y'all see the Maddenism? So check this out. We're coming in on the side. I think we could have. I guess what's happening with number 24? Does he get caught in this? And then he just, I don't know. He doesn't leap toward the kicker. He just somehow leaps that way. Looking forward to Madden 24 to see if maybe they would clean stuff like that up. 29-yard line. So Raheem Blackshear, he's got 616 yards. They're highlighting him right now. Lots of players on the left side.
First down, Young.
Pass made over to Hurst, who might have room to keep going. He stays on his feet, and it's on the 5-yard line. Let's go. Hayden Hurst with the pass, and that's finally a nice throw over the head of the defender that actually allows Hurst to get the catch and turn up the field. That is what we like to see. Let's take a look. This is what we like. We had this in some other games, and he was finally able to get the ball up and over. Actually, he just throws it up and out. The defender is just too slow. But a nice play by the offense. And now we're on the 5-yard line. Oh, 1 second left. I thought we went out of bounds. We did not go out of bounds. Yeah, we have to kick the field goal. Dang it, that is a missed opportunity for a touchdown, but that's okay. We'll take it, and we'll go into the half with the 10-7 lead, a 10-3 lead, touchdown lead. I think we are getting the ball back in the second half. What an interesting first half. Look at that. Russian defense is strong against Alvin Kamara. They got a little bit going in the second half with the quick no huddle. And we got a little something going on second quarter. We got a little something going in the second quarter as well. Plans around the field, around the league, Green Bay Packers 10-0. Baker Mayfield needs to just go ahead and hang it up, but I guess he's winning that one. We talked about this one earlier. Chicago with a big win over the Commanders. Justin Fields with 5 touchdowns. Quentin Harvey with 3. Chicago playing well these days. New England, another young quarterback. The Chargers with the win. This is an important game. 5-4 and 5-4. AFC dominance or AFC pride is on the line. It sounds like our short pass is what we need to focus on, and their short pass is what we need to focus on. All right, it'd be great for us to come out and get a score here. It'd be huge. Let's get it squared away. Wow. All right, Blackshear once again is being highlighted. What we want to do here? I want to try to do some plays that we haven't been doing. It's the play that might go to Chosen Anderson, something short.
To throw, Young. That's caught right side by Anderson.
Anderson stays on his feet a little bit, gets 9 yards on the play. Bryce Young getting a few little receptions. Second and 1.
Throwing again on second down. Young.
Catch by Mingo. Let's go. It's also a good throw. It's got to be accurate. It's got to be in the front of him. First and 10 on the 43. Run to the outside. Calais has it. I mean, not Calais. Raheem Blackshear has it. And he's having a nice day today. He's got 54 yards on the ground so far. Nice catch by Chosen Anderson. Caught and kept his feet in bounds. Nice play by the offense. Also a nice throw again. A good throw to keep. Only his receiver has an opportunity. And he gets it in.
Big time pass.
Nice pass. First and 10 on the 22.
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Run up the middle. Blackshear looking for space. He gets to the 1 yard line. 75 yards on the day. No touchdown for him. But he gets to the 1. We're going to try to punch it in. Let's punch it in, Blackshear. Let's go. Probably not to the right. But we do get it. Touchdown for Raheem. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the offense comes out and plays well. That's exactly what we need to do. Look at Hayden Hurst with the big block. Makes way for Raheem. So that takes us up 2 touchdowns. Gives us a little breathing room. And boy, could we use it. And there's Derek Carr looking spooky.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Ball hits the uprights.
Attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Let's see what they decide to do here. They had a really tough time running the ball in the first half. Reception to his receiver for 9 yards on that play. I think they're going to try to get rid of the ball quickly because we were getting in with pretty good pressure. And that time we got in with another hit. 3rd and 1. And they find their guy for a first down. And I kind of figured that would happen. So was kind of ready for that.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now, Carr again.
Are they going to get us for the roughing the passer? I dove before he passed it. Wow.
This looks like a roughing call.
Von Bell with the roughing.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the penalty.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 39. We're going to commit to pressure here. Pressure's coming in. Intercepted by Jackson. His, I don't know how many interceptions. He's not going to get caught. One of the fastest players in the league right here, and he's going in for the TD. Let's go. Dante has had a lot of plays thrown against him, lots of pass deflections. I think this might be his 2nd pick 6 of the season. They to jump the pass. That boy, go. Nice, and it's 24-3 now. It's the Panther defense playing extremely well.
Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that.
Kick is up.
And now the kick is away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Derek Carr back out with the offense. Having a tough day today. Brian Burns with the beeline to Alvin Kamara, and the defense is just doing a phenomenal job today. Oh, Number 24, Henderson, not able to get his hands fully on the ball. That's 3rd and 11. We're going to try to bring, as we've been doing, try to bring some pressure. Center Porter.
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
Player J.C. Horn there to break up the play by getting to the receiver. It's 4th and 11. Panthers with a comfortable lead, a 3-touchdown lead, and now receiving the ball. We'll get it on the 40-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Hayden holds on to the ball there. 2nd and 6 on the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Young escaping the pressure right.
Nice pass to Blackshear, wide open in the middle of the field on the left-hand side, and Raheem having a big day today. On the ground and in the air.
Here's Young.
Running for his life to get out of bounds. I was going to try to get the first down right there at the end, but it was a no-go. Oh, Mingo can't hang on to it. Mingo can't hang on to it. 3rd and 2. Blackshear gets the first down. First and 10. Pass over the middle to Chosen Anderson. Only got 175 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Mark Ingram with the touchdown. Comes in as a power back on the power formation. And the Saints are crumbling right before us. Nice to get a more convincing game against our rivalry. Miami Dolphins take out the Buffalo Bills 37-31. Tua Tagovailoa with 334 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Another kick. Another hit off the board, off the bar. All right, so 1st and 10. And Derek Carr, this could be the end for you. It probably won't be. Nice catch.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one.
Kamara finally gets a nice run. He's only got 8 rushes. I feel like they've run the ball more with him. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. 31-3. Offense, a big difference has been the running game, but not a huge difference. It's really been the turnover
faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Now they set up the screen.
Ooh, nice juke.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Carr under pressure and doesn't have it. We're staying in our dime formation. That's working pretty good for us. 3rd and 7. This is a short pass. I don't mind them getting a first down here. It's just not a touchdown. Brown almost got to him. Couldn't get in. He fell to the ground, but still enough to pressure him and cause the incompletion. So now they're going to go for it. 4th and 7. Carr and number 26 is a man-to-man that we called, and I don't think that defender moved. What is his role here? 26. Why is he doing that? This is not his own. It's not his own. We called a man-to-man. Yeah, everybody else is playing man, but Jackson decided, you know what? I'm going to play zone. And it be like that sometimes. All right. Intercepted, I thought, maybe by J.C. Horn. He did get his hand on the ball, though.
And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Carl try it again on 2nd down.
Play is up, and J.C. Horn with another play on the ball. Nice. 3rd and 10. See if we can get them off the field, although they may go for it again.
Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Pass is called. Henderson's there to make the tackle. 4th and 1. Are they going to kick this? They're going to go for it. Ooh. He does get it. They give him I wonder if we pushed him back enough, but they gave him forward. Progress probably.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Over the middle to Smith.
Man, we don't want them to score a touchdown, but they might. Nah. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be a run-in. No, not a run-in. Larry Payne. There's a flag. How? I missed the quarterback. I didn't touch him. They're going to call roughing, but I actually didn't hit the quarterback. Wow. Did I hit the quarterback? I don't think I hit him. Yeah, I missed him. They called roughing the passer on this play right here. That's roughing the passer. This right here is roughing the passer. Yeah, he's still standing. I'm the one on the ground.
There, Charles, from the rookie pass rusher.
Oh, Madden.
To the NFL, you have to adjust to the rules. But in this case, the rule's no different than in college. Once the ball's gone, you can't continue on and get your shot in.
Nice play by the defense. Thinking maybe that I'm thinking that maybe we're going to try a blitz. They go for the screen, and we're there to make that play. Payne trying to get free, dancing between 2 people. He's got too much time. Payne still is able to get there. He's the only player pursuing pursuing the quarterback. Still able to get it done. Okay, all right. Take that. Play is knocked down, and so now it's fourth and
They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
4th and goal on the 5-yard line. Looking over the middle here. Oh, does he catch it? Oh, I was there. I took my eye off just to see if I could take control of someone to go after the quarterback. And he passed as soon as I took my eye off because I was patrolling that area. I was him. And I took my eye off. If I hadn't done that, dang it. I would give him the touchdown.
And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Saints get the touchdown. They get 10 points. But I think the game is pretty sad. Although, you never know.
And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. Fourth quarter.
3 touchdowns. 3-touchdown lead. We need to get first downs. Can't just not get first downs. Flags on the play. They don't call a hold, I'm sure. Wow. Houston Texans smash the Vegas Raiders 45-14. What are some plays we can call that we don't normally call? Let's try this one here. Ooh, we might get Lucas on the outside. He's by himself.
Now here's Young.
Nice. Mingo with the catch. Good play.
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They got 29 yards that time.
Jonathan Mingo with a nice catch.
But still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
Run up the field. Mingo with another catch on the. Got 211.
Inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 3 on the 14.
Now Young.
Trimble with the catch. 7-yard gain. Bryce Young, 14 for 23 with 219 yards. Not a ton of yardage, but he's seeming to be feeling a lot better.
He's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
And Young gets in for the touchdown. He runs it in himself. Let's go. Nice. Well, he had Lucas over there. I didn't even look over to my left. I was looking to the right. Let me look at this play, because again, these are plays I don't normally run. So we had Lucas right here, and open. Okay.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one.
38 points for the Panthers in this game. I think we had a game day challenge of getting 300 yards passing.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if they run the ball.
Losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On first down, Carr.
Oh,
He's got a man. That's Smith.
nice catch.
Brought down.
Carr's thrown the ball 43 times today.
Ball up to the 35.
On his way to 50 throws.
On first and 10. Carr going to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. From midfield, here's Carr. Downfield, and he's got Olave.
Big hit. Xavier Woods, but not before they make the play.
Inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate.
Yeah, they may score a second time here.
First down. Carr to throw again.
Carr throws the ball away just before the 2-minute warning.
Bounds incomplete.
Yeah, we're going to try to go ahead and come in with some extra pressure.
To throw on second and 10. Carr.
Intercepted by Xavier Woods.
And Xavier Woods with a
Oh, anything they could do was over there. 2-minute warning.
once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
I'd like to try to get the 300 yards passing.
But we don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive
Oh,
drives, and I'm sure that they
couldn't
want
hold
to
on
keep
to
that
it.
streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I knew I shouldn't have audible to a run play.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him.
Catch by Mingo. Let's go. I'm going to call timeout. That gives us the first down.
Panthers going to use the first
Hey, nice play.
downs, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And Young's going to throw it here.
Man, Lucas is not getting any separation.
Trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
But we're doing this because we want we want to try to get. Ooh, tough.
First INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
3rd and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Young will set to throw.
Oh, target was there. We're going to go for it because, like I said, we're just trying to get the yardage.
Pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe
Nice catch. He's got 256 now. I don't know.
First down, throw for Young.
First down.
Taking the gets to the 45. And quickly, they get to the line.
30 seconds left.
A first down throw for Young.
Nice passing catch. He's got 284, so I can get 16 more yards.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Just 16 more yards. Can do it.
Impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Young here to throw.
Oh no, intercepted. Whew. I knew I made a bad decision on that.
Falls down to the ground, incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is
I knew I made a bad decision on that.
This game, and seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
Oh, good defense to come and deal with that. All right, 3rd and 10. 16 seconds left in the game. We're extending the game. Intercepted. He's not out of bounds. Oh, he is out of bounds. Dang it. We had to try to push it. Dang it, we didn't get the 300 that we wanted to get. Did I miss somebody? Ah, I did. Right here. Bingo. Dang it.
At their own 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field.
Well, that's all good, man. 9 seconds left in the game.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
They are going to run a play. And I'm pressing triangle and nothing happens. Holding on the field, though. Yeah, we're going to bring that back.
So apparently some grabbing.
Although I probably could just let it end. I think the clock would have kept running. They might have called timeout. Especially given that they're still running plays. That's the end of this game. The 38-10 point win for the Carolina Panthers over the hated New Orleans Saints. We're able to get it done. This game was all about the defense. I think the defense just played phenomenally in this game. Played a great game against against Derek Carr. Kept them under pressure pretty much all day. I wish that we tracked pressure. Gosh, 284 yards. Dang it. That's okay though. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Blackshear with 78 total yards on the day and a touchdown. 3 rushing touchdowns today by 3 different players. Hayden Hurst with the most reception. Bingo right behind him. Lucas is falling down. Not getting as many receptions as he used to get. Terrell Porter still playing well. 1 tackle for loss. 7 total tackles. Jimmy Rogers with big tackles today. Dante Jackson also with the interception. Pick 6. CJ Henderson and JC Horn with the interception. Pick 6. Nice job again by the defense. Good win for the Panthers. Could go a long way toward what we're trying to do this season. I think we said 7 wins was our goal, so we got near that. Coach, you were intent on not letting the struggles from last game carry over to this one. Did you feel like you got the response you needed? Kind of. We left a lot out there. Didn't perform as well as we would have liked. Just means we have to keep working. It's nice to see you performing. Still get the win. Nice. After allowing 0 sacks, your entire offensive line will have +5 class. Yeah, we didn't allow any sacks. Nice. Bryce Young has received +5 morale. Very nice. I think he lost 5. And that may be what was going on with his passing. He had low morale. And therefore was underperforming. Okay. Breakout running back. We have a breakout running back trade in this game. And prospect. We got quite a bit to do, but a lot of this we'll do offline. Next game is against the Titans, though. I believe the Titans, they're only 7-9 overall, but I thought I saw them. Yeah, they're 6-3. One of the better records in the league. We're going to have to figure out what it looks like to stop those guys. That could be a big win for us. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a look at that team and see just exactly who we're up against in the Titans. The Tennessee Titans. Okay, so we've got a young player, second-year quarterback, Will Levis, just 73 overall. So not anybody that's super scary, but this guy is super scary. Derrick Henry, and if we can play him the way we did today with Alvin Kamara, then we might be on to something. Ooh, not a lot of threats on the receiving side. Young player here, 91. Will Disley will probably get a lot of touches, number 82, but also not a super scary player. Offensive line doesn't look scary. And there's a couple of injuries. Injury here. I thought I saw another injury. Oh no, okay. Left end. Okay, so defensive ends look good. So the middle mark. I think we can run. Ooh, two decent running backs. I mean, middle linebackers. Still, I think we might be able to run something up the middle. And a nice. And then kind of weak at the corner. Yeah, we maybe get the mid pass and the run going on this team. Could be you know what? This could be something. If we have a breakout for the running back, it could be something. Did we have a breakout for him already for our running back? What is he? Blackshear is a normal. Yeah, he's a normal. He's got 77 overall. Interesting. Well, we'll see what happens, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Go and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you know when we play this Titan game. I think there's a lot on the line for it. In the meantime, man, you guys be good. Have a good rest of your day. This is PostGame 2. God loves you and so do I, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.